Aye, aye, lads.
Alright, Mox, go. Pays for the activation. Realise I'm dead to a random card. I would have been dead anyway, right? They would just cast the Edict to make me draw, and then I would die to my start of turn draw. Archon Flash. I do love a bit of Archon though. Over Flash? Yeah. Image. Okay, well, it's got to be this. I'm ready to Archon some fools. Need Shelly and Atraxa both back, put them in Foundations. I've said for a long time that Atraxa should have been in Foundations. Shelly's whatever. I mean, Shelly would be fine, yeah. Okay, Grizzle Boy. Big Daddy's here, yeah. Atraxa needed to be in Foundations because they keep... They're definitely making the the mill cards, the surveil cards, the looting cards, and the reanimate cards better. Because there hasn't been a reanimate deck in Standard for a long time, right? They're pushing those things, but our top-end creatures are just so ass. The only reason anyone plays any kind of reanimate thing is because the bringer happens to be a combo with Kavero. But outside of that, there's just no creature worth reanimating. They're all dog shit. Omniscience? Oh yeah, Omniscience, man. My third favourite creature. I love Omniscience. I like the way it attacks and blocks. Oh, Subtlety? Subtlety. Did with Abuelos? True. Ireni's not that bad, but it is that bad to man. Like, because fundamentally Reanimate is an absolute do-nothing deck until it does the thing, right? So the creature that you reanimate has to like cross a threshold of being impactful enough that you basically win every time that you reanimate the card. Otherwise your entire strategy is just flawed and not worth it whatsoever. Ureni just does not cross that threshold, man. You will lose half the games that you reanimate Ureni. You will lose all the games that you don't reanimate Ureni. You'll lose half of the ones that you do. I'll go Bat. It is nowhere near good enough. Because just your deck, you know, as a thing is going to lose a lot of games from doing nothing. You're an A plus B deck. If you don't put those two things together, you're going to lose. You've got to account for those losses. And then if you want your deck to be tier 1, basically it has to win every game that it reanimates something. So the creature has to be an uber bomba. And there are no creatures in Standard that are even close to good enough. Because there's not that many creatures in the history of this game that are worth reanimating. There's like 5, right? of all time. 0 of them happen to be in Standard right now. We can't really bob, but what can we do? Valgavoth Reanimate is seeing play? It's not though. It's not. Yeah, Echo's fine. 6 would have been fine too. Kavero is reanimating Bringer, and then like Valgavoth is a filler card to get a critical mass of top end creatures, right? You would snap replace Valgavoth if they printed a good creature. Overlord me? The worm is good. But we have no mill so far. We have some creatures, let's gamble on a bit of mill. Search, absolutely goated, mate. Okay, we got 2 reanimators, 1 mill, 2 creatures. Pierce or Image? Image kind of ass outside of Archon specifically. I'll just take the Pierce. Ponder's great. Landa, yes. You can't reanimate Worm, no, but there was a flash. It's gone now, though. Frantic may as well be mill. I mean, Frantic's an amazing card, yeah. Easy include. I'm not brave enough for Bob. I am brave enough for Atraxa, though. We got Griselbrand, Atraxa, and Archon. Nice. Snappy, Borrower, Voidwalker. Guess Badlands? If I was going to pick a land, I suppose it would be Verge, right? Because Verge can hardcast Atraxa. I don't think it's land, though. Voidwalker is whatever. I guess a blue card for Subtlety. And creature is good anyway with Nightmare, right? Snappy, I guess. Now, Tarn. Now you're talking with a lando. White Black Talisman. I think this is Kozilek or Go for the Throat. Surveil land is nice in Reanimator, but we can't find it with our Tarn though. Let's go Kozilek. Try and clear the way for our stuff. Alright, Tutor absolutely goated. These 1-mana cards make our snappy better too. I've got great creatures. Could do with more reanimate cards though, and more mill or loot. But Tutor has just added 1 copy to every pile. Looter Dorks. How about Psychic Frog? That seems to fit this deck pretty well. I've got an island, a swamp, and stuff to discard. Bam. Show and Tell or Entomb? It's gotta be Entomb, but Show and Tell is massive as well, though. Vista or Ridley Diddley? I mean, the Riddler is real sick, but just Vista me, bro. We're gonna have enough playables easily, let's just make sure we can use them. Huh? Pick 8 Mox. What? I'll take that off your hands. I guess LED since I've got Echo. Voidwalker came back, that's fine. We still need more in these 2 piles, please. Petal Yawgmoth's Will. I mean, I'll try the Will with LED. Converter's gas. Okay. Okay. No green though, I've got 2 white lands. So I've got 2 white lands, a red Mox. I think we skip the Oko. Like Shaman and Push are both really good. 2 fetches for Shaman. I'll go Push. I'll take Reanimate. That has to hurt. That does hurt, man. Grief, Goyf, Mox, Opal. It's gotta be Grief, man. Opal's so nice, though. Titan and Nightmare? I don't think we need any more creatures, dude. With Entomb, right? Three creatures should be enough with Entomb. And Tutor. Narsetimus. There's a Greenland if Oko comes back. Cope. But like I think I won't play Narset though. Like I'm never gonna play Narset, so I'll just take the land. It's a green land for hardcast Atraxa as well. Narset's not that good in this deck because we don't have a lot of early game creatures to protect her, and she's gonna minus and put my creatures to the bottom, my big creatures to the bottom of the deck, right? It's a bit cringe, really. And if Oko comes back, exactly. How about Cauldron and make your Voidwalker draw 7 cards? Goyf's gotta be good. It's quite a nice deck, innit? I guess we cut the Echo LED thing? What? Lily? But we won't play Lily, man. We don't need another, like, discarder, right? I've already got 4. 3 steps ahead, though. Now that is probably better than the Converter. Okay, Shaman. I guess I'll probably play all 5 of those, actually. We don't need a red land. Beg, Night's Whispers, Lantern. Alright, fuck it, I'll take the red land anyway. Opal came back. I don't have enough for it. Drive me. That hurts me, but I don't have enough. What's the Cauldron doing? What? Wow, I guess Breach came back. I do have the LED and the Yawgmoth's Will, so... Right, so Cauldron... Only Griselbrand is the only creature, huh, in the whole deck you can use it on? A Shaman as well, okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me get some water and then let's make this deck. I mean, the LED Echo just got a bit more interesting. Holy moly, 1 second. What is going on, chat? What is going on here? sort this shit out so we know what we're looking at here. Kind of sick that we've got Subtlety and Grief on top of all this other nonsense. Cauldron's not going to make it. 15 lands, I guess. Entomb. I thought I had one more, like, mill or loot card, no? Oh, converter. We have one red source for theater. Two, I guess, with a Tarn. I wouldn't play a mountain. Breach and Covenant. They're great red cards. I guess Covenant is not that good in this deck though, right? With Reanimate and Life Death. I do have Mox Ruby as well, yeah. True. Snappy's gotta go, surely. Snappy is extra. Bat, I suppose, is better than Kozilek just because it's a creature, right? A recurring nightmare. Maybe I should just keep all my creatures. Or as many as I can. We're gonna drop Breach? I don't know, man. I've got LED. I don't know. I've got LED, I've got Echo. I don't have a Storm card, but I can just use Breach to like hard cast the big creatures, no? Currency Converter is also a source of red with the treasures. Yeah, maybe I'll cut the Breach, but I think we should play the LED Echo with Yawgmoths well though. Voidwalker is just a bozo. LED's much better with Breach than Will though. Yes, but it's good enough with Will, man. Like, to have a power turn. It's better with Breach than Yawgmoth's Will when you're storming. But when you're just using it as a value card, which I guess is what we're doing, I don't think it's that much better. Yeah, Converter is good. It makes treasures and creatures for recurring nightmare. You could just cut these three, but surely not. There has to be work. Like, why not fucking cut Deep-Cavern Bat and Snapcaster and stuff, and keep this power stuff? Like, you're really gonna cut these just so that you can keep a Deep-Cavern Bat in your deck? Come on. Those are all good value recurring nightmare. Yes, but bruv, I've got a ton of creatures, man. Even without those. I've got Trainer, Shaman, Goyf, Subtlety, Grief, Converter tokens, Overlord. Got a ton of creatures. Alright, chat. Type 1 to cut LED, Will, and Echo. Type 2 to cut Snappy, Trainer, and Bat. All I'm gonna say is if you type 2, you're a massive pussy. I'm not trying to rig the election or anything, but I'm just saying that you live in fear. I'm getting influenced. Okay, I mean the poll was tight. Let's cut 2, man. Let's play some vintage cube. The way Garfield intended. 1-3 incoming. You're crazy. I think we play all it, so we get 2 green lands and 2 white lands for hardcast and Atraxa. Plus the Mox and the Shaman and all that stuff. Converter should be a creature. Converter is creatures, man. What do you mean? It is creatures. How much longer is Cube going on for? Still got another 11 days, man. It's up until Avatar set comes out. Give me in, champ. So, I talk trash on Reanimator in Standard, only because we have no creatures to reanimate. If we had creatures, I'd be playing it, because the rest of the Reanimator deck outside of the reanimate targets in Standard is freaking insane. Are you giving up Grizzle Daddy to do a little scamming? Yeah, why not? Do we scam Grief, or do we discard Griselbrand to hand size? Gotta be scam. Okay, we're gonna reanimate an Overlord for sure. Echo! Yeah, I think take Grief so they can't bat the Goyf, and then we'll play the Goyf next turn when we attack. The Overlord can be killed by Pest Infestation, but as long as they don't top deck some fast mana, we should be fine to get at least one attack off. I'm ready for my LED. Infestation, yes. Okay. Turn 1 Overlord of the Balemurk, turn 2 Goyf. Pretty strong. Better than a bat, that's for sure. Okay, we got push. We can search, discard, echo Archon. We just gotta find some reanimate. The hand is a little slow, but I do have a push. What's the most amount of Moxes you got in Cube in one deck? Only 2 so far, I think. I've never had more than 2. I've only had 2 twice. I've had a lot of decks where I've had like 1 coloured Mox plus, you know, a Mox Opal and a Mox Diamond and a Soul Ring, stuff like that, but the Power 9 Mox, I've never had more than 2. Oh, bottom that, right? Need to dig for a Reanimate card here for Archon. What's better, Soul Ring or off-color Mox? Depends on the mana costs, right? Of your cards. I'd say probably Soul Ring more often, but definitely Mox sometimes. Like, often enough that saying sometimes feels a little harsh. Ha! Take 3, bozo. What am I? I'm playing Reanimator against Emperor and Cottage, bruv. It's toxic. They can reanimate a billion. Wait, they had no hit on the Saga. Weird. If I don't find a Reanimate spell, I've kind of got to send the Echo, right? Otherwise they can Reanimate. Okay, it's not going to be a problem, guys. It's going to be fine. Just do not discard a second creature. It's gonna hurt though. I mean, I guess I can do life nightmare to save some life, but I don't think I need to save life, do I? But what am I doing with my other 3 mana? I could reanimate Crab and then nightmare the Crab into Archon. That could be cool. Now, they are going to have Emperor Crab, which is spooky, but... Better Triumph. Wait, I can just replay the Crab. Seems useful. And now I can kill the Emperor. Also seems useful. Alright, good turn. 2 crabs and an Archon. Seems good. Nice. That was strong. Boros? Don't be ridiculous, man. Boros average deck quality is best, yes. Maybe. But if you get there with what you're trying to do, Boros is fucking last, isn't it? Because it's just an aggro deck. The reason Boros wins the most is because half the time you draft these other decks, you don't get there. But when you get there, it's better than Boros. Come on. Fast bond, okay. Tutor, okay. And strip mine is absolutely toxic here. I don't know. I can't use my Entomb. I pass. I literally pass. I simply Entomb next turn. Of course you can Entomb. Well, they're black, man. They can reanimate my creature. Bruv, fuck off. Well, I mean, I'll Entomb now. Go next? We don't need to go next. I've got Moxes in this deck. Okay. Should be Archon, I think. Griselbrand draw 7 is gonna be not too relevant because I'm gonna struggle to cast my cards anyway, right? I can't cast a spell until I draw Mox. Obviously, we can't really play around them reanimating my stuff anymore. Gotta do our thing now. Hopefully they do not have a reanimate in the deck. Can I exile their graveyard? I mean, I have a Shaman, but Shaman takes a minute, doesn't it? I guess I've got LED Echo, that could work. Okay. We gotta give up the Verge then to draw a black source here. Sure. Decline the shuffle. I should have taken the grief, man. Shit. Should have taken the grief. Fuck a duck. Micah spawn's okay. Oppo cooking. That spawn's a bit busted. It's a really cool card, man. At least it lets green play green, you know? Oppo's deck looks so fun. It, unironically, yes. Looks fucking sick. Okay, let me do the thing real quick. Let me attempt to do the thing. It's the first time you've seen Field do something. I had a 7 wins deck with Fields. Yeah, yesterday. Is there any way to get this Atraxa in play in my deck at all? I'm gonna have a maximum of 1 land at all times. I do have LED, I do have Chrome Mox, I do have Mox Ruby. I think I'm more likely to be able to cast this other stuff, right? The game will be over one way or the other long before we can even think about that Atraxa. Alright, Oppo. Good luck with the top of your deck. So lucky, man. So lucky! Disgusting.
Our goals align.
That is filth.
So you have my aid.
I'm triggered. We were dead on board too.
Heed my advice.
So lucky. Mm-hmm. Great. Not the Eugene man. My 7-0 dreams. Is this some mull? Don't really have. I don't have a reanimate card. I do have subtlety into like an overlorded Goyf though, which isn't. It's not the worst fair plan I've ever seen, but it is a fair plan. Surveil land as well to maybe find a reanimate spell. We're not gonna keep too many fair hands with this deck, but I mean, of all the fair hands, this is one of them, for sure. Why do I keep playing against black decks? They're gonna steal my shit. I can't take it out. Can I take it out? Just play Goyf? I've got the converter to put it back in. I can converter it and it's exiled until I need it. I mean, bruv, they're playing Jund. Surely I can, like, what are they gonna do? Just play around it. I'm taking it out of the graveyard. I'm taking it out. Don't play Goyf. Okay, up, okay. Nah. There's no way that just happened. They got my reanimate card and my land. Like, one of them and any other card would have been an annoying, but fine. They hit both? Anyway, easy Mox. Convert my ass. I actually hate Magical Gathering. No. At the end of the day, Lil Bro's a Jund deck, right? They ain't doing anything. Until there's something on the field killing me, I'm just gonna chill. That him, though. What a cunt, man. And before Twist. Twist honestly would be fine. Because the converter's down now. I mean, Twist. Remove my converter. Why does every opponent have Demonic Tutor? 5 colors secured for them? What a mana base. Holy. I do think they've got a removal spell because they were holding up removal in turn 2. Two top Alad. Got Archon in there over Atraxa. Atraxa is our only blue card just now for Subtlety. But I mean, why not just resolve an Atraxa though? And then draw with Atraxa a blue card to hold up the Subtlety. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, Oppo, you're dead to Overlord. Everybody knows this. Traxxas not in the graveyard now, but I would have put it in the graveyard when I made a token, though. Dazed by Jund, yes. Shark. But I don't want to give up Ponder, you know what I'm saying? But Shark can really fuck my Barrowgoyf up, though. But just make it so that it's never actually connecting. Alright, they hemmed my life death, they dazed my recurring nightmare. Sucks. Tuesday, Tuesday. Yeah? 5 color booster tutor, what a beast. I strive to be this opponent one day. I mean, really, they're playing 5 color Dimir. It always ends up Dimir. What are you taking, lad? What's it gonna be? I think it's Goyf o'clock now, though, especially with our Overlord going down to 1. Ooze. Ooze. Every cube game you should start with Booster Tutor as a companion. Sign me up, man. Sign me the frick up. just milled both of my other reanimate cards and no creatures. Okay. Fairs, fairs. It's a hard cast Archon angle. So there's actually no other creatures in the graveyard at the moment. So this ooze is capped at 3/3 for now. Echoes, yeah, but if the Overlord mills Echo, they can eat it with the ooze before I'll get the chance to use it, though. They're playing ooze and a 5 count. Nah, they got the ooze from Booster Tutor. Only one green available, okay. Don't know what I'm doing with that. I guess I'm trying to use it with my Echo. Grief, mate. I mean, my creatures are massive, mate. Who's gotta go? We dying to mill now, because the Goyf is... I don't have to mill, right? There is an Echoes in there as well. They're looking at my graveyard again. You got more interaction with the grave? Days, I can pay days. I've got a treasure available. Don't know how they would have 2 dazes, but... I'll see you up what you got. Narset Necromancy. I mean, it's gotta be Necromancy, but Narset is a little spooky. One mana 6/7, pretty good.
The past, present, and future are bound.
Alright, Narcita, what you got for us?
For this.
Makes my Echoes like a little bit worse as well. Nice. Good hits. Guess this way can hold up Pierce. Start looting. The Finger of Destiny. How is this a do-nothing hand? What are you yapping about? This is chomp through your whole deck hand. You're clueless. You see? Chomped. Absolutely chomping through the deck. Yeah, we're chomping, we're chomping. Boom, ba da boom, ba da boom, 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 boom. Not my favorite card to see that one. Don't love to see the Containment Beast. Very sad that I can't hold up Pierce to protect the Goyf, but I've got to cast it, I think. I can't just take a free hit from all these creatures. If only I put a land in first. Alright, Pierce would have done nothing. Oppa would never play a non-creature spell. The fuck do I do now? Okay, hold. A hold is required. Just gotta rip Reanimate that doesn't cost life off the top. It's that easy. We are getting Overlord next turn as well. There's no point in doing anything to these sages, because I'm gonna need to be able to reanimate next turn regardless, so... This is fine. This is fine. We got a creature for a recurring nightmare. It kind of has to be recurring nightmare is the problem. Ponder me. 9. It can't be search because I'll just draw these two. Lose 2 life, yeah, not amazing here. Shuffle, mate. Alright. Man down, man down. Man down! Stupid Boros. Alright, Bargler's going down. I guess Nethergoyf into Overlord, which means I'm griefing my Barrowgoyf. Gotta keep push against a green deck, surely. Okay, I'm glad I kept push. Narset. Alright, go slay this Narset. Overlord just has to find one card type. It's 5, we can take Grief out. I mean, I don't have double black. Could leave Grief in. Nah. Don't have double black. Yet, my friends, yet. Could just Grief Jace. And then Echo. The problem with Echo is they can bounce my Goyf in response to the Echo. Okay. Swamp off the top? Yep. Or alternative black card would also be fine. Wow. Fogging up. What about take Borrower and just kill them? The Borrower doesn't fucking do anything, man. Just take the dig, I guess? Saga Bog. Saga? Into Bog? Into... Hold up mana, huh? An interesting play, my friend. So I guess they will bounce Grief, right? Might have miscounted the 3 there. Whoops. That recurring nightmare did. I don't know why they countered that. So just bouncing would have been better, no? But there are no creatures in the grave. Because now they have to bounce before the echo, so I can recast. Crazy plays. I mean, the Goyf's going to be a 0-1, but not for long, to be fair. Black or blue mana? Wait, I can't wait though. They've got Saga. I don't have lethal anyway. They've got Saga and Vinestalk block. Just wait. What do you mean? Just wait. Wait for what? Grief has menace? They've got 3 creatures, dumbass! What do you mean menace? Alright. Kind of solid cards, to be honest. Ponder me. As a shuffle. Entomb. The only counter I've seen so far is Mana Leak, which I can pay. Entomb. I Cryptic as well, yeah. Cryptic, to be fair, means they can't play a Saga creature this turn, so then they would be dead to the Grief at least. Upheaval? Upheaval would be terrible for them, no? I've got 2 Moxes, Nethergoyf. Mystic Confluence. I decline. I decline. Oh, they drew their other artifact if they have one. Skydiver. That is fine. Cameo is also fine.
Is there a deeper meaning to this passage?
Attack the opponent with your dudes. It's lethal if Atraxa finds And I don't have another fast mana source in there because they yoinked my Mox. Okay. Okay. I guess I could play Griselbrand, but that seems kind of dumb. We got Atraxa and Overlord here. Yeah, I've Death in the deck for Archon, but I've only got that Chrome Mox is my last like fast mana I had, so. The worst possible play keeps them alive. Their best possible play, who knows what that could be. And like you've got to assume they're getting some kind of artifact off of Saga, right? Like they didn't there, but that was a bit weird. The other Kaiju, I will top a Ponder all day. It's 1 mana win the game in my book. Next time we go Overlord or Ponder push. It's going to be Ponder push today. You okay? Don't daze me, bro. What happened to the OG Kyle? Don't know. I mean, I want the Grief. I don't want the other 2 cards, though. Like, the Grief can protect my Goyf, which is really sick, though. It might be worth drawing those other 2 cards just to protect the Goyf. I think it is. Shuffle? Nope. I can get rid of the Griselbrand with Overlord, but we'll Grief first and see if we want to go for Overlord. Now, to bin da Will or to bin da Atraxa? Yeah, see, that is the question. They're both great later, and they both suck now. Let's try Atraxa. Okay, Pyro does not kill Goyf. Borrower bounces it. I'll take Borrower and just cast Goyf, man. Just cast Goyf and win, bruv. They can't even block Goyf. They can't. The Goyf smashes next turn. We now have to draw a loot card to get Griselbrand out of the way, but I mean, Goyfy's getting in. I can Overlord Grief again, if we want. Wheel is how you let your Goyf die. So maybe don't do that. Will gets me land, Mox, ponder, push. I mean, it's quite a decent turn. So what else am I going to do? Overlord and then Grief Griselbrand? I guess. I should wait with the Yawgmoth's will until there's a push target. Which should be soon. Reef Griselbrand or just play Shaman? Well, Shaman just dies, right, to the Pyrokinesis. Brief me. Let's check again if they can kill Goyf. Or counter Yawgmoth's will. Take the cutter. Reanimator deck, self-exiling all my creatures just to win with Goyf. Easy clap. Pyro. Okay, Pyro block plus Pyrokinesis could have killed the Goyf there. That was a crazy discard. What the hell? Their last card's not days, is it? So if I echo, my Goyf dies, yes? That's very interesting. Because it's taken 1 damage, it'll be a 0-1, no? So we do not echo, we simply grief up. Push grief, or ponder grief, or shaman grief? Well, let's grief first and see. I can't ponder, actually. It's shaman or push. Go shaman. Alright, well, fair Yawgmoth's will was still really good. We got a grief, a shaman, and a mock out of it. Not bad. Oppo, stop blocking, I want to echo. I mean, we just give up the Goyf? The problem is if I don't echo now, Oppo's going to be able to spear their hand out, right? And the Echo will be worse. And the Goyf is always going to die. No matter when I Echo. I guess if I Echo next turn, I suppose I can Echo pre-combat. And just pray I can get it big enough to make an attack. But Echo draws them 4 and draws me 7, right? So it's pretty good, but it's not completely amazing. There's no denying that it's not completely amazing. It draws them 4 and it draws me 7 and kills my Goyf. I'll just eat I can eat the Pyro and I'll just activate my currency converter. Are they... I mean, they can't attack, right? Well... They can, and they will technically be alive, but they would take a lot of damage for no reason. See, now the Echo is way worse, right, after them spewing out their stuff. But... I don't have to cast it. I can choose not to. Fierce is not the card you want to see. Chump carries Ev. Okay. What? Head on board? Yeah, but the Riddler's gonna start doing stuff now, no? Well, we still hold. Overlord goes to 1 turn. Aye, they've just left themselves almost dead with that fetch. Go Shaman! This might be our second win, like just playing a fair deck, like no Reanimator stuff. Grief and Barrowgoyf. What a couple of creatures. No! Fuck! I've actually got 2 red mana, but I used it. I mean, I can use Shaman for 4 mana. Why not? But are we going face or what? I see, it's like, why not just do 2? Oppo, you had a creature? Why did you not kill the Shaman? You're crazy. They had 3 blockers. Okay. We can do Mox 3 steps ahead, like just discard next turn, I guess. Early petal. So we can subtlety. But I'd have to put Echo in the subtlety, then I need another spell for the Mox. It's gotta try it, right? Can't let them cheat too much. So sadly the Shaman cannot eat the petal. We're on the draw here, let's act like it. They're thinking about bottoming. But if they're thinking about bottoming, that probably means that they do have a land in hand, right? Because if they didn't have a land, it would just be a snap bottom. It's pretty awkward, isn't it? You can't really put an Archon in a Mox, but you can't do nothing either. It's not great. Oh no, oh. Fetch land in the Shaman world. I can't really counter, right? I need to actually loot with the 3 steps ahead. Yeah, gotta draw, man. Easy? What do you mean easy? Counter doesn't fucking do anything. I'll be stranded with no hand. Alright. Good Archon. We can also reanimate Lurrus, I just don't really have anything that I can do with it until the Shaman's gone. Okay. Okay, final boss. Lock in. So far we've only had 1 day of Vintage Cube that we didn't get a trophy. Okay. Easy surveil land into big fat bozo. That's not the one I had in mind, but that is pretty good. Sentinel Crypt. Right, they cast the Crypt that I didn't spend the mana. What? They're here for the gamble. -3 for no reason. What on earth? Crazy stuff. Alright, fuck it, we're wheeling. Well, can the Goyf survive a doggo? I think it's real, man. I decline to pay. That's not the hand we wanted to see. Should just cast this while I can. While it actually costs 0 and not 1. I mean, I can crack the diamond, and my Goyf will be what? 1, 2, 4. It'll be a 5, 6. Alright, worst doggo I've ever seen. So you'd have to be brave to crack the LED here. But I'm a brave guy. It's a 5/6. It kills Esper Sentinel and Kellen. Because Kellen's gonna chump when I attack the doggo. Nah, not 4/5, right? Enchantment creature, 2. Land, 3. Sorcery, 4. Artifact, 5. It's 5/6. Discard your hand to kill 2 creatures. No. Don't do it, bozo. Don't call me a bozo, bozo. Okay, it might be worth it to do it now, though, if we grief. Because it takes me 2 turns, right, to reanimate Atraxa? That's 2 turns of doggo. I'm bailing on my bravery. I'm bailing. I'm too much of a pussy. A good gamer would have sent that there. I'm not a good gamer. That was a dead doggo. Now what? Oh wow, I can have an Atraxa. Sick. Fucking sick. Fucking great. Fantastic. I mean, I block. Griselbrand. Alright, grief me. Well, I can beat that hand. Let's see if we can beat the board. What is this? This is 2, 4, 6. Okay. Okay, the problem is the Sentinel's a 2-2. So definitely I should have done that first. Bacamia. I declined to exile that card from my graveyard. Return creature card to the battlefield. I can take Pierce over Push to have Subtlety available. Or maybe Ponder over Will. I'll have Push and Subtlety. Yawgmoth feels so good though. Fuck me. Nah. Okay, get in there, Goyf. I mean, they've got a threatening board. They do. Okay, doggo, come at me. Okay, that is maybe okay. That is also maybe okay. That is also maybe okay. It seems extremely, extremely blockable. But we've got a choice really. Kill Lily or kill Doggo. Doggo with 2 loyalty, it's not so bad. Oh my god, I just fucking fucked up the order. Oh my god. Idiota. Idiota. Whoops. Push or shaman? Push or shaman? I mean, it should have been both, but it's not going to be both today, mate. Okay, it might be both. Cool. Okay, nice. Good dubs, good dubs. Why not just reanimate Atraxa? But I mean, I was always going to reanimate Atraxa. I may as well spend the rest of my mana on stuff from the graveyard, right? Since that's the only turn I can use them. Okay, got him. Anyways, go again. Ecuador. Ecuador.